Welcome to Amherst, Massachusetts, and McGirt Alumni Stadium, home to the Minutemen of Umass, just a stone's throw away from where the heart of the American Revolution was fought, and we are anxious to see a fight on the gridiron in this one. Today, two teams set to square off in a max slugfest. As we'll see, the Western Michigan Broncos taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Umass Minutemen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Umass will kick off and we'll be underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Broncos offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Turning it on! And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Leaves it with the back.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. To throw, it's Lowry. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Working the big fella to the corner. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And the Broncos are flying down the field. He'll do it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Looking for space. It's Buckley. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going with the ground game left. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. 1st and goal for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Broncos! Great job by the back on the option.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They march 78 yards down the field. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Minuteman offense heads onto the field for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
And first down for the offense.
To the ground with the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the tight end. He'll keep it himself. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. Putting together a nice drive. Couple of first downs in the books now, 1st and 10 from the 44. The give on the inside. Makes his man miss. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Umass just kept it on the ground to move the sticks, and they might rely on that offensive line again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. Oh, he's got some space. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
The Minutemen picked up a chunk on the ground. Let's see what they do here. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long. First down marker just short of the goal line. He makes a grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Minutemen.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he knocks the extra point through the upright. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own. There he goes. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Gain of 18. First down for the offense.
On the run, it's Buckley. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Looking to pass. It's Lowry. Pocket breaking down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
The Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Pulls it in. It's Buckley. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few. Third down coming up after that completion. He's looking downfield to throw. That's caught. It's Leary. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Umass offense returns to the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Plummer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
From the gun on third down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Umass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And he fires over the middle, it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for a man, it's Jordan. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Here's the pressure. Got his man on the right. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And here comes the field goal unit. Good light down the boulevard. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Makes one man miss. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Slithers into space. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Back to throw, it's Lowry. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Handoff to the single running back. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. If they don't pick up this 3rd down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Give to the running back. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Jordan. Back open in the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. He'll start this drive firing. Catch in the middle, it's Leary. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Sets up the screen. Breaks into the open. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Soft spot in the middle. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. He'll bring it out. It's Massey. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Snags a quick pass on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for a man. It's Jordan. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Fires and picked off.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
You know, I love defensive ends that are active and violent with their hands. Great job fundamentally by that DN getting that sack.
The Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Off the play fake. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Fires to the tight end. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Broncos send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Jordan. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Minutemen with a ton of work to do here on 3rd down. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Punt is on its way. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Under 30 seconds to go here in the half. Let's see how they play it on 1st and 10. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. To the air on 2nd down. Under fire. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Amherst. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Alumni Stadium.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Tight tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Back to pass, it's Jordan. Flips it out on the screen. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Umass now faces a third and short. Looking to throw for it. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
17 on the play. That's a first down.
The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Houston is ahead right now, but that's not quite Andre Ware or even David Klingler under center today. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Texas Tech. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Leaves it with the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Using his legs, it's Price. Turning it on. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Umass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. It's reverse. Oh, that did not go as planned, except for the defense. They were right there to make the big stop. Wants to throw. It's Jordan. That's reeled in. It's good. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Umass will line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The pocket broke down and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
The Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They continue to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He rifles one deep down the middle. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Backed up now, here's second and long. To the air, it's Lowry. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Second down, they'll go to the air. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And if that don't light your fire, your wood is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boy, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive linemen, make game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Fights off a defender. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll give it to the back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to run for it. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And this one is perfect. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The give on the option. Nice move to keep running. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. And the Broncos in a good spot here with second and short. Fires to the middle. Got his man. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And that's good enough for first down.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking deep. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be second down. Rides to back and leaves it. Shoots his way for more. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. On the ground, going for the first down with the give to the tight end. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Tight end now in motion. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Quarterback stands alone. All wide receivers. Dropping back, it's Jordan. He can't make the catch, and over the middle of the field, sometimes you hear those footsteps. It's third down. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. He works his way inside the 40, but they stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down from the 38. Hunt is on its way. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Complete to the right. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Got a man. It's Leary. There he goes. They stop him just a length or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Brings up second down.
He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Scanning the field, it's Lowry. Fires on the move. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a two-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Umass offense returns to the field. Snagged in the middle, it's Price. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Umass quickly back to the line.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Great place to start for this offense. He'll keep it himself. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It's a draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Texas A&M is totally getting wrecked today. You bring Johnny Football back here in his prime, and even he wouldn't change the outcome of this one. They're trailing by 14 to Mississippi State. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. To the air, it's Jordan. Under fire. And the sack all the way back at the 5. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's going to throw deep right side. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Now, thanks to that gamble and failure, a chance to tack a little extra onto the lead. Touchdown, Broncos! And they take it in for 6 more points. They push out this lead in the 4th quarter, and it might be enough to give them that elusive 2nd win of the season.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
Western Michigan, 34. Umass, 13.
Looking for blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. to the air on first down. And here's the third interception of the night.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Number 20 on the field goal.
And that is no good. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last two games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.